Did you find something you want on our site? Want to semi-subtly send it as a hint to somebody on your Christmas list? Use our new Drop a Hint feature on our site to send a wish list to your friends and family.
Don't knock over your beer.
That is very important. Thank you. Little Grogu. Go Grogu. That was a good clap. Hi, Internet! Hey, do you know what time of the year it is? It's, what, 16th? Yeah, 16th. Almost Christmas. We probably should have done this video a while ago, but, you know, pandemic. Nobody knows what day it is, ever. So, today we're going to talk about the top 10 or top however many number of things I could think of, stocking stuffers or gift ideas. So if you have a guitar player in your life and you don't know a lot of things about guitars, that's okay. We're going to simplify everything and make it easy so that you can get the coolest and most valuable things that every guitar player needs. Some that they didn't even know that they did need. Regardless, if somebody has something that has strings on it and you buy them one of these things, they'll be like, hell yeah. And obviously a lot of them are going to be Graph Tech parts because that's the channel you're on. So come on, sue us. So first on our list, Tusk Guitar Picks. So, Tusk is a world-renowned material that we make here in Delta or Ladner, BC. It's just outside of Vancouver. You've never heard about it. It's okay. It's in Vancouver. We'll just say that. Anyway, it's very harmonically rich. It is a man-made material, so there's no elephants that have to die, which is kind of the best thing ever. It sounds amazing, and it's a really sick material. So, those are all the reasons you need. Anyway, we started making picks out of them. They come in 3 different shapes. Actually, 4 now, because we have thumb picks. A bunch of different shapes, and they come in 3 different tones. So there's a bright, a warm, and a deep tone. So they accentuate different parts of an EQ. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it makes certain bits pop out more. And it just sounds really rad, especially when you go in between each one. So we have packs of them, 6 packs for around $5-6. You can get it on Amazon, on our website, graphtech.com, probably eBay, StuMac, Sweetwater, but they're all over the internet. So if you just Google Tusk Picks or click in the link in the description, they will take you to a website that you can buy them. They will be the most versatile guitar picks that your guitar picker has ever picked. And that's number 10. Next on the list is Dry and Glide. I'll get this guy's ugly mug out of the way. Dry and Glide. It is a musician's talc. Doesn't matter if they're a guitar player, bass player, trumpet player, or any kind of player at all. It is a roll-on powder that will neutralize the acids in your hand, so strings will last longer, hardware will last longer. It won't get as rusted or tarnished, so also like woodwind or brass players too, it just extends the life of their instrument. It'll keep your hands dry throughout the entire playing experience, and also will make them feel silky smooth so that there's not as much friction when you're going up and down the neck or, I don't know, up and down the saxophone? I don't know how they're played. But anyway, it'll make it feel silky smooth, and it'll be super awesome. They come in single bottles for around $10, or you can get a giant box if you have a bunch of musicians in your life, and then they can all get one. And yeah, they're pretty rad. It's a roll-on talc powder for musicians. That's coming in at number 9, Dry and Glide. Coming in at number 8 is our ratio tune machine heads. Now this one might take a little bit more know-how if you're choosing this for a guitar player in your life. The beauty with the ratio tune machine heads is they come with 5. Hey, it's Justin from the future. They only come with 4 actually, I lied. But they are still the 4 most common screw positionings that you will find on a guitar, so yeah. The rest of what I'm about to say is still true. Different sets of mounting plates for free in the box, so they will adhere to a lot of common screw positionings that you'll find on guitars. The one thing that you will have to do if you're buying this for somebody else is see if it is a 6-in-line headstock or a 3x3 headstock. So you're gonna have to see if it's a 6-in-line headstock like this, where it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tuners all in a line, or if it's 3-in-3 headstock, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And once you know that, you will know whether to go with a 3x3 style or a 6-in-line style. But they will come with everything they need in the box to install them onto their guitar without having to do any modification or having to bring it into a shop or a local luthier or tech or anything like that. They can just do it themselves and have the best tuners in the world. They have a different gear ratio on each tuner, so every string reacts the exact same, so they are the most accurate and reliable tuners on the face of the planet. And that's why they're coming in at number 7. Am I on 7 already? Number 8! I'm good at remembering numbers that I just said 5 minutes ago. And coming in at number 7 is going to be a similar thing as the number 8, except for the ukulele player in your life. So if you know somebody who's got a guitar that's about yay big, has 4 strings on it, and they always play Somewhere Over the Rainbow, then you should get them these tuners. They're the best tuners on the face of the planet that have been made for ukulele, which is not saying a lot because there aren't many tuners that are made specifically for ukulele. And that's kind of the point of these. They have their own proprietary technology that no tuner has ever used, and only these ones do. And that's why they are the best for ukuleles. And coming in at number 6 is something we don't make. It is the Guitar Nomad, whatever this thing's called, the Octopus 8-in-1 tech tool.
Oh god, the octopus.
Take 2. Now for something that we don't make. The Octopus 8-in-1 tech tool. Music Nomad's a pretty rad company. I don't think they know who we are. Well, they might know who we are. They might know us as the guys at Sweetwater's Gear Fest that just kept throwing picks everywhere, screaming tone at the top of their lungs. Not like every other booth that was trying to show you cool tone. We literally were just yelling tone and throwing our picks around because they're pretty loud when you throw them. Anyway, he's a super rad dude that put up with us, and they have really useful tools. It's 8-in-1, meaning there's 8 things that it can do, and I don't know, probably like 20 things that it wasn't intended to do. Yeah, you could probably protect your family with that, or shotgun a beer with it. I don't know. You can tighten up all the bolts on your volume pot, your input jack or output jack. It's got, I think, 5 different hex screws. I could probably just read the description that is literally right there. It's got a flathead screwdriver. It's got a Phillips screwdriver. All the things that become loose just regularly on your guitar, this thing tightens up. It's super useful to have in your gig bag. And I think they're like 20 bucks, 13 something. Anyway, under 20 bucks. So you should probably buy one of those. Even if it's not Christmas and it's like you're just watching this in July for some reason, go buy one of these. Coming in at number 5 is another thing from Music Nomad. This is a kit that comes with a bunch of oils and brushes and a neck holder thing for their guitar, and it's just general upkeep for cleaning and maintaining your guitar, and these kits normally are pretty expensive. This one is well under 100 bucks, so it's one of the most affordable ones, and also comes with a bunch of fret polishing stuff, and it's crazy awesome for like 80, 90 bucks or something. So again, I don't think he knows who we are, but we really like his stuff. So go buy one of those for your friend or for yourself. Now, coming in at number 4 is something you've probably seen pop up on a bunch of channels, and it's not really made by anyone specifically. It's just a tool that exists that people have discovered is really useful. It's this thing. It's a multifunctional ratchet thing. I mean, if you have a person in your life that has ever fixed anything, this will be super useful. Then you don't have to lug around a suitcase full of a bunch of wrenches that you just inevitably lose anyway. And it can also undo like wing nuts and eyelets or eye bolts. I don't know. The thing that buildermen know what they're called. This thing can unscrew them all, and it's super useful, but mostly on guitars. Like I said, most of the things that unscrew and become loose on a guitar, you can never find the tool that will tighten it up, so you always just end up doing it with your hands. Anyway, this thing will tighten it up and fix it. Links in the description because I don't know what it's called, so I can't tell you to just Google it. Type in the most generic like thing that tightens all the things. I mean, if their SEO game is good, they'll have that listed. Coming in at number 3 on our list today is Fast Fret from GHS. GHS is a string company, so if there's one thing that they know, it's how to get your strings playing awesomely. It is a string cleaner and lubricant. This makes your strings super smooth, reduces the amount of friction that you feel when you are playing your guitar. It also cleans the strings so that they don't get all gunked up, and probably makes them last longer. And there's nothing in it that will harm your finish or the guitar or anyway. It'll just make your guitar play a lot faster. Well, it'll make you play your guitar a lot faster. Anyway, it's awesome stuff and feels great. Coming in at number 2 on our list, strings! Hey, if you're wondering why the lighting's better, it's because it is. I turned on the lights that I set up and then forgot to turn them on. Anyway, now that we're at number 2, buy some strings, whether it's 2-string, 4-string, 6-string, 8-string, 7-string, or 12-string. GHS makes probably the best strings that you can put on a guitar, and they're all really sweet people. So you should support them and go buy strings for them. They come in 10 packs, so you will probably not run out of strings for at least a year, and the guitar player in your life will love you for it.
I'm Justin. I'm handsome. Guitars. I wear big rings. Guitars.
Whoa. I got a lot prettier there for a second. Wait for the fans to turn off. And coming in at number 1, the most useful tool in any guitar player's arsenal is digital calipers. So that when you call companies like Graphtech, you can have accurate measurements instead of, I don't know, it's like 2.5 herrings long or a third the size of the king's foot. Or, 2.5 by 67/97ths of an inch, which makes so much sense. You can use the metric system like the rest of the world. I know that Liberia and Myanmar are such pillars of dystopian future. That you're really just struggling to try and be as cool as them. But come on, America, just use the metric system like the rest of the world and we can all stop being so confused. And for your honorable mention, Sonic pickups. They make really, really, really cool pickups, and they are really, really, really cool people. And by people, I mean Mike is rad. You should probably buy his pickups. If you have a guitar player in your life and you don't know a lot about guitars, contact Mike and maybe get a gift certificate or something. They are really awesome pickups. He makes them all by hand, and I have never heard pickups that sound this good. I swear to God, I've tried. And those are all the things I could think of that friends of ours make and we make that are all very useful items that you should need. Any of them will be a wonderful gift for the guitar player in your life, so you should probably pick up all of them. Links in the description. Thank you, and have a wonderful holiday season. And don't go outside. Stay inside. Just do Zoom stuff. You can get drunk with your family on the internet like we always have. Yeah, let's all ask Santa for coal so we can burn down 2020.